From WPTV, this is News Channel 5 at 5:30. Local coverage you can count on.
They jump into the danger zone every day, but what happens when the danger follows them for a lifetime? Good evening, I'm Michael Williams.
I'm Kelly Dunn. Thank you for staying with us tonight. Anyone who has watched as firefighters go into a blazing building knows how dangerous their work is.
But what most people don't know is how their lives are often endangered long after that fire's out.
Recently, I received a first-hand lesson in the hidden risks local firefighters face every day from a fire veteran who is in the most difficult fight of his life. For as long as he can remember, Butch Smith dreamed of being a firefighter. He grew up idolizing his grandfather, who was with the Florida Division of Forestry.
When I turned 18, the first thing I did is I went right into the fire department and asked for an application and went from there.
Butch spent 3 years with the town of Palm Beach.
The first save or the first rescue or first fire, I was just elated. It was special.
Then the next 25 years, working his way up the ladder at Palm Beach County Fire Rescue.
This is me just before I retired. Retired as a captain.
Butch wasn't planning on retiring, but his life changed in 2008.
I ended up fracturing my back in a fire and not really realizing it at the time. And then a few months later, found out that I had cancer.
The diagnosis? Multiple myeloma.
It's non-curable, and it's unfortunately it's something that once you have it, you have to battle the rest of your life with it.
Sadly, Butch is not alone in his battle. According to a 2006 study from the University of Cincinnati, firefighters are 2 to 3 times more likely to develop cancer than the general public. And that same study says multiple myeloma, along with testicular and prostate cancer and non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, pose the greatest risk to firefighters.
They can't pinpoint to any specific thing, but they do know that there are things that, as a firefighter, that we're exposed to, like benzenes, exhaust from the diesel and these trucks and stuff. Can cause it.
In recent years, Palm Beach County Fire Rescue has made changes to better vent diesel exhaust from fire stations. But potential dangers are everywhere. A fire scene can include a toxic brew of chemicals going up in smoke.
This foam material here is releasing all of those things that we talked about, the formaldehydes, the benzenes, the acrylenes. The toxic substances coming off of them is absolutely amazing.
Captain Lee Forshner took me inside the Palm Beach County Fire Rescue Training Facility to show me the household items that pose a risk even after a fire is out.
The dangerous part there is just because you don't see the smoke and you don't have a smell associated with it, sometimes those gases are still there in a lower level.
Can you be 100% safe from the effects of these chemicals these days?
Never. It gets embedded in your gear, it gets embedded in your clothing. We try and keep our gear as clean as possible. We try and wipe down all of our tools afterwards. But unfortunately, it's a part of the inherent risk in the fire service.
Yeah, it's there, but you gotta do what you love.
Even when saving lives and property threatens to cut your own life short.
Right now I live on chemo 21 days a month, and I have 7 days off.
Butch is actively involved in raising awareness about what he calls the cancer epidemic in firefighting and raising money for others facing the same daily battle.
Until the end, I'm going to fight for our guys and hopefully get those changes made. And until then, we'll have that support group to these.